home for the weekend. It's Friday. Only had to work 2.5 hours today, which isn't bad, but the rest of the week I basically work 12 to 14 hours. Truck drivers are only allowed to physically drive the truck for 11 hours a day, but you're allowed to be on duty, like working for 14 hours a day. And I maxed that out a couple times because I had to sit at a customer and wait to get unloaded, so that counted towards working but not driving because I was waiting. And now I'm going back to the same place that I always go to, the gym, because I have no life and no friends. Okay. I think that was a float. Like a parade type of float. It's a skid pack. I used to have a scat pack, but it was a Charger. I wish I could have got like that green color that guy had. Those green was freaking cool. I mean, mine was purple and it was sick, but the green would have been cool. Clearly, I like green. Bless you. You know, I like, I shouldn't say I like my job. Actually, like, it pays good, but the actual reason that I'm a truck driver is because it pays good. And that's pretty much it. Because you're away from home. That sucks. You can't really do much else unless you can find a place to park where there's some sort of entertainment around, which is rare. Like, you gotta actually like seek that out, and then a lot of the times the companies that you work for don't like you doing that because you're not gonna be parking at a truck stop, you're gonna be parking at like a Walmart or a mall or something like that, and companies don't like you to do it because the owners of the malls don't like you to park there. So they may come knocking on your door, and if there's no one there, they'll just have your truck towed. And that has happened to me. I didn't have my truck towed. I had my trailer towed because I dropped my trailer there so I could run over to the gym. There was like 3 other trucks parked out there and a trailer, and I come back and my trailer's gone and all the other trucks are still there. I don't know why I got singled out, but yeah. Driving a truck's not too bad though. I mean, it's an easy job, it pays well. Had good benefits, but then my wife got better benefits at her newest job, her current job, so switched over to be on her benefits instead. Import face off. Yeah, let's face off, buddy. But it's not bad. It's an easy job. I haul a flatbed trailer, and it's mostly roofing material is what I mostly haul. And you know, we go to warehouses and drop off at, you know, roofing companies. We go to a lot of job sites, so you know, there's some weird maneuvering you got to do with those things to get in and out of these job sites. But it's never anything too, well, I shouldn't say never anything too bad. Sometimes it sucks, but I'm doing it to pay the bills. I'm not one of those like trucking for life, baby. No, I'm not doing that. I would like to get out of trucking. I just don't know what to do because I've been in the industry for so long. I've only been driving for 3 years. I think 3 years, 4 years, 3 years or 4 years. And then I was an operations supervisor for a LTL company for 9 years. I started there when I was like 18 or 19. But I mean, it's not a terrible job. It's just you're away from home. You know, I get to come home in the middle of the week sometimes, but then I have weeks where I don't come home at all. The only like great side about where I'm working at now is I get, you know, weekends and holidays off. I do get to come home in the middle of the week, like that is, you know, there. A lot of these places, that's not even like an option. You know, so I've got it really good as far as truck driving itself goes. I don't want to complain too much. I mean, I make a great living. You know, everything's good. I have a job, so I mean, I'm just grateful to have a job. It's just not something I want to do for the rest of my life. The problem is trying to figure out what I want to do. And I'm 32 years old. Most people will be like, oh, well, you're already kind of set into a career. It's like, nah, not really. I mean, my dad, I think at my age right now, he used to be a farmer all throughout his 20s. He had his own farm, and then he decided to go into welding at an aerospace company because he was really good at welding, so he was welding airplane parts and stuff like that. And he worked his way up through the company throughout like the 90s and the early 2000s. He has no college education, and he ended up actually being an aerospace engineer. So he was designing parts on these freaking engines, which is freaking wild without a college education. Yeah, so I don't want to say I'm like locked into a career path, because like things can change. I mean, he went from, you know, being a farmer to welding, and just kind of just worked his way up through different positions, you know. I mean, he's very smart. That also helps. I'm kind of a dum-dum. I'm not smart enough to be an aerospace engineer. But I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, you're out. You can't, you know, just because you're in your 30s doesn't mean you can't find a new career path. I've seen a lot of people do it, but I've also heard a lot of people also tell me like, oh, you've been doing this. You've been in this industry for so long, you know it like the back of your hand. It's like, yeah, but I'm tired of it. I want to try something new. My problem is, I'm pretty bullheaded, where I'm like, I want to try something new, but I don't want to take a pay cut for it. Unless I find something I really, really like to do, which I have not found yet. The truck was in pretty good condition for being an old truck. Okay, I'm gonna get my hair cut, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. Yeah. Fresh out of getting my hair cut at Great Clips, because I don't care about my hair that much. Actually, she didn't do a bad job, though. Not bad. I've had some pretty bad haircuts at like these like Great Clips and Sport Clips and other places like that, but I don't really care that much about my hair, and if it's bad enough, I'll just shave my head. So I continue to go there because it's cheap, and if I can get it in the middle of the week or whatever, in the middle of the day during the week, I like to go because there's like nobody there. But now I need gas because I'm almost out of gas. Oh, that's a sweet looking Beamer. Oh my God. Jesus. That thing is wild looking. That freaking BMW is sick. Sounded good too. I don't know what he had done to it. For all I know, that thing made like 400 horsepower and that was it. But it looked cool and it sounded cool and it looked really cool because he had a drag pack on it, and drag packs always look cool. I was going to get bead blocks on my Camaro. I didn't need them. I just thought they looked cool. I mean, you know, having radial on there would have definitely helped with traction, because that thing yeah, didn't get very good traction. But I was looking to also get some bead blocks for it, just for the sole purpose of how good it looked. And I left my turn signal on. And the only reason I did it is because I knew everyone would make fun of me, going like, you don't need bead locks and you're naturally aspirated Camaro. Oh. You know, it was kind of chilly this morning. Now it's getting kind of hot. It looks like it might rain. I hope it doesn't rain. If it rains, I'm so screwed. Because it's going to make for a crappy ride home. Fresh out the gym, feeling good. I'm gonna go home and eat something. I don't even know what's for dinner. Something. I'll go have a little something. The thing that sucks about this truck stop is no one thinks there's anything else back down this road. So they'll just pull out in front of you assuming, there's my truck. Frickin' people just pull out in front of you, truck drivers and cars, thinking you're gonna be turning in to the parking lot. They do it all the time, and then they never look the other way. They just assume nobody's coming, like that this road was just made for that truck stop. It's like, no, there's a lot of stuff down here. And there's been so many people who have almost hit trucks that just pull out in front of them. They don't pay any attention. Trucks more so than the cars. But, you know, whatever. It's gonna be their butts. And then their companies can deal with that. Unless they're owner-operators. Even worse, they gotta deal with it. Or better, depending on your perspective. Oh, hey. You get your pooper. Hi, buddy. You never see anyone walking dogs on this road. Mainly because most people have more than enough yard out here to just let them roam. Like, I don't need a freaking yard. They're freaking huge. Most of them. Not all of them. I mean, there's like a house back there. You would never guess it looking at the front of it that it has like 10 acres. But the tree line covers up most of the acreage that the property has. Anyway. Well, that's all I got for the day. It was kind of just random. Jenna. Okay, love you, bye.